From our control room to your lounge room, and leading the news at 8, Victoria is this morning recovering from a harrowing 24 hours which saw violent protests, a COVID spike and the worst earthquake the state has ever seen. In the last few moments, the Prime Minister slamming protesters from Washington.
I think those scenes were disgraceful.
Shalom Akim. First off, I'll start by saying all praise goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Chafadash. Double honors to the apostles of Ellsbury Millstone. Salutations to the Akim out there pushing the spirit and also stating honesty, the hopeful elect. On the brother Korah out through the spirit. This is a quick lesson, Lord was edifying. Back on the hot topic, which, well, really what's going on in Australia, because Australia is really on fire right now, and basically what's going on in Australia is an example of what's coming to the whole world. All right, even here in America. It says, I'm just gonna read the description. It says, Prime Minister blasts Melbourne protesters. New, you know what, outbreak at Liverpool Hospital. 9 News Australia. Right, that's the news. It says, I'm gonna jump down. It says, Prime Minister Scott Morrison describes Melbourne protests that spilled onto the Shrine of Remembrance as disgusting. Liverpool Hospital is suffering from its second, you know what, outbreak within 24 patients and 5 staff members testing. All right, just right here, it's about 10 minutes long, but it gives you a quick breakdown. When you first start, is the Prime Minister. All right, there's the earthquake. Then it's the Liverpool Hospital outbreak. Then it's Star Trek delivery strike. Okay, and then it's the sports update, which the sports update totally throws you off, man, because you got people that watch the news just for the sports. So everything major, all these major events pass goes in one ear out the other, and then you want to find out who's doing what on the sports. That's gonna do anything for you. Okay, but it says earthquake in Victoria, which they had I believe it was a 5.9 earthquake. It was the biggest earthquake, and it's the spirit. All right, you know that the Lord is just plaguing this place, man, because the earthquake is coming right after the protest, man. You had different people going out there and protesting and rioting and doing what they want. It says Star Trek delivery strike, and I believe this dealing with the postal office. I'm not too sure. All right, but yeah, these trucks are going on strikes. If you know about trucks, especially delivery trucks, they call those the veins of the city, because that's how business gets done. All right. Now, if the trucks go on strike, your mail won't be there. All right. Your mail won't come on time. Trucks go on strike. Food to the grocery stores won't come on time. And it can lead to a whole lot of things. Famine being one of them. And all sorts of confusion. But with that being said, you can check out the video. I'll leave it in the description. But I have a few scriptures to the spirit. This is 2 Peter's. Second Esdras 9, I can start at 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And how you measure the time? By watching the news, all right? And watching these prophecies come to pass and keeping up to date. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part the signs pass, which I have told thee before, right? And when you go up into the signs, you go into the uproars of the people. All right, you go into wars, the rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, and so on and so forth. And Matthew the 24th chapter is a good it's a prophetic chapter, which that's occurring right now also. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently yourself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right. So in other words, we live in the last days. Okay. We live in the last days, man. What's going on in Australia is gonna come past the whole world. Okay. And when it comes to paying America, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man, because these people are at ease. Okay. These Americans, especially, love thinking that nothing can happen to them. All right. But guess what, man? Things are happening. All right. The video cut off, but it's okay. It says, verse 3, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. When you go back to the article, you saw there was an earthquake, okay, and before the earthquake, there was it's a 3-day protest going on, man, where the police is trying to keep the crowd under control using tear gas and riot gear and things like that. But these people are doing whatever the hell they want to do, okay? Because really, people ain't really for that jab, man. You know, they ain't for that venom. It says, earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right? For like as all that is made in the world that has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Right. So this kingdom had a time to rule, and now this kingdom is at its end. So, all right, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna leave it with this, because you know there's brothers in Australia. The elect has been scattered abroad, man. Okay, and you know I know those brothers know through the spirit not to worry too much, you know. But this is Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Okay. So with that, I want to say all praise goes to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Prophet Dash, that will honestly apostles and elders, great millstone. Citations to the Akhmat, they're pushing this word, and also city honesty. Shalom.